Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video where we're going to be organising and most importantly decluttering two of the most used cupboards in my kitchen. So I really hope you enjoy this video. The end result is so satisfying, so be sure to stay tuned to see how it looks like at the end and to get my final thoughts on basically why I never did this sooner. Okay, so the two cupboards that we're going to be tackling in the kitchen are, as you can see, this cupboard here that holds all of our glasses, the kids' cups, tea, coffee cups, and then drinking bottles, and then my medicine cupboard. So basically what I want to do is switch them over because the coffee machine, the kettle, and where we keep the juice is on the other side of the kitchen where the medicine cabinet is. So it just makes sense to have the cups on the other side. And I'm kind of questioning why I didn't do this when we redid the kitchen and then I put everything back in. The only thing I can think is that this cupboard that I'm taking all the cups out of is slightly bigger than the other side, but it's just meaning that I'm keeping so much stuff that we do not use. Like, I literally have counted about 30 mugs. So I'm being really ruthless and just getting rid of everything that I do not use, and it's all going to go to the charity shop. And I'm doing the same with my kids' bottles because they always ask for new bottles. Darcy especially, she's got an obsession with these metal bottles, which is fine, but we don't need 10 of them. So all I'm doing here is just taking everything out of the cupboard, and then you'll see me giving it a good clean, and I'm just checking with Darcy which ones she actually wants to keep. Okay, now the cupboard is completely empty. I'm just giving every shelf a wipe down and the kind of like bar in the middle, the inside of the doors and the backs and the sides. All I'm using is my Mrs. Hinch flash spray. It's my new obsession. If you've seen my recent B&M haul, it's literally the third time I purchased it. I love the smell, I just love how it cleans, just love, love, love it. Okay, so now the other cupboard is completely empty and clean, I'm moving over to the other side of the kitchen. So you can see here on the worktop I've got the kettle, the coffee making bits and pieces, and the coffee machine is just out of focus to the left. So I don't know why, this is what I was saying, I don't know why the cups, glasses, things like that weren't over here anyway, but I'm going through this cupboard now. This cupboard, as you would have seen in the beginning, is a complete and utter mess. I was trying to get some paracetamols and I just couldn't find any, and I was like, I cannot even see what I've got in this cupboard. So now the other cupboard's empty, I'm going to sort through what's in here, check things that are out of date, and believe it or not, I had to get rid of quite a lot of bits and pieces that had gone out of date. And I've bought the new storage like I showed you just at the beginning. Everything is from B&M. I showed this in a recent haul, super cheap, and I just love it. It looks really, really good. So the containers are slightly deeper, holds more, and I can just be really ruthless in what I'm keeping. So that's what you'll see me doing here before I transfer it over to the other side.
The night is young and so are we, so maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want me, boy. The night is young and so are we, so maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun.
Now, if you haven't haven't seen any of my other videos before, I've kept mentioning in my vlogs that I want to sort the kitchen cupboards out. This job has been on my list for so long, and as you can see, look at all of the glasses I've got to sort through. It got to the point when I looked in this cupboard and I thought, yes, this looks amazing, I love it. And then I looked at the table and thought, oh my goodness, I've still got to sort all of these out and then put them into the other cupboard. And I was a little bit worried because, like I said, this cupboard is slightly smaller than the cupboard they'd all come from. So I'm just wiping this cupboard out here. This one was really dirty, a lot worse than the other side. So yeah, I'm just giving it a good clean before I go in and pop everything back into its new home in this cupboard. Now what I did just have to do was adjust this middle shelf because it was too small to actually fit anything in. And then now watching this back, this looks so satisfying. I wish it was this quick actually putting it in. And now I'm actually watching it back, even though I got rid of so much, there is still quite a lot I could declutter, so I'm going to go through this again, but I find what works best for me with decluttering, instead of being completely ruthless, which there's nothing wrong with that, actually I wish I was more like that. I find I do it in stages. I'm exactly the same with my clothes and things like that. I'll do kind of like a first go through, and then once I've done that and put it on Vinted or whatever, giving it away, giving it to charity, I'll go through again, because I'll find it, you don't get rid of everything with the first go through. So yeah, I will definitely be going through this cupboard again, but I am happy with what we decluttered so far, but I know this could look a little bit less cluttered.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
Okay, and this is the end result. So first up, we're in what I like to call the medicine cupboard. So nobody goes in this cupboard except for me and Tom. So what I've got on the first shelf is like my collagen, all of mine and Tom's vitamins, and then moving on to like the adult tray, which is what I like to call next, with our paracetamol and ibuprofen. The one on the end is the kids bits, so they're Calpol. I've got teething bits and pieces from Penny, some allergy relief, and then I've got some hay fever stuff for Tom, and then Ollie's asthma drawer, plasters, first aid, things like that, and then moving up into sun cream. And just bits and bobs, and I actually have popped my spare pennies jar up here, so any loose change we get we just pop in here. So I love it. It's so nice to look at, and I know where everything is. And then over the other side, the glass cupboard. So like I said, I can go through this again, but this looks a lot better than it did. Believe me, I got rid of 2 big bags. So yeah, I will go through this again, especially the kids' cups. They've got an obsession with cups. I don't know if it's just my children. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation to declutter and organise. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And if you're not already, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
I'm not that complicated.